fucking building. Just want to float out the car, float into the building. What kind of sick shit is that? When you're the one who wanted to come here. None of this makes sense to me. And I'm yelling, so she starts crying. Because she was wrong. So now she's crying because she's wrong. And so I have to stop yelling. You know what I mean? You can't just be screaming on a woman who's crying in public, in the house. Like, bitch, no one care. Give a fuck about these tears, bitch. You all ain't do this shit fucking for it, you know? Go baby boy on her. But in public, you gotta calm down. Because if you do that in public, people just want to like she gets hit. So she starts crying, and I'm like, and she's like, because you don't think about me. That's the whole thing. You're never considering me. Well, what am I not thinking about? She's like, think about what could happen to me. Anything could have happened to me back then. What the fuck could have happened to me? She goes, I could have got jumped. It's like, bitch, you're 40. Who's taking you? Who is taking you? I'm so sick of her and this getting to always being on dominion. And I'm not saying people don't get took it all and I did. We are very vulnerable. Women do get took all age and shit. Not at the rate you hoes is acting like. No. It's not happening crazy like that. I'm 41 years old, ain't been took yet, bitch. Not once. And also, if someone's taking you, say something. Your feet behind you. All you gotta do is go, baby, they taking me. I'm gonna turn around. Don't take her. Don't take her. She with me. Stop that. She not loose. She with somebody. You want to take somebody? Take your ass to an alley. Get you a takeable, bitch. This is America. We don't take people on the main street. You're acting crazy. But that's the thing with this whole shit. That's why I realized it's just perspective. Now I've been on both sides of this shit. I'm like, bro, no one's wrong. We just don't have empathy for one another. It's hard for you to go to the other side because you don't ever have to live the other side. And that's what I feel like is going on in all the conversations we're having as a society, race, gender, everything we're talking about. But empathy is like the hardest thing to fucking do. It's so hard to truly put yourself in another person's shoes, think from another person's perspective, try to figure out why they might be the way they are, think the way they are, have the prejudices they have. That's damn near impossible. I only did it once, and that's when I went from sucking dick to eating pussy. And you can't ask everyone to make that leap, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do the rest of us get here? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pretend that I have the answers, I do not. But I don't think we're doing the right things. I feel like we're trying to put a band-aid on a gaping wound. Like, empathy's so hard, we're trying to do everything around it, you know? So we're doing stuff like we're policing words, but we're not policing behavior. So we'll tell somebody, oh, you can't say this about this person. You should, but we're still treating these people like shit. So like, what does it matter? And honestly, I'd rather you call me the word so I know not to fuck with you than to not call me the word, make me think it's cool, and then treat me like a piece of shit. That's way more confusing. And in that policing of words, we're also taking away words we need. So there's words in society we no longer have access to because we're so afraid of offending anybody, and we're so ready to police people rather than listen to people, and we don't have a conversation anymore. So now there's words we need that we don't have access to, like retarded. We still need retarded. Don't die, ma'am. It's the truth. Stay alive, please. I have a point. We still need retarded. We move too quick on retarded. And I personally love retarded. There's so many times I'm just like, ooh, I wish I could grab retarded right now. And the problem to me was never with the word retarded. It was just that we were calling the wrong people retarded. And that's on us. People with autism are not retarded. They have autism. We understand that their brain just works differently, their processes experience differently. Fine. People with Down syndrome aren't retarded. Again, they just process this experience differently. Any type of learning delay or learning disorder, you're not retarded. You just learn differently, as we all do in actuality. But Herschel Walker is retarded. a retarded nigga if I've ever seen one. I kind of feel like retarded is something that has to happen to you. Like, you can't be born retarded, like, but it gotta be like you just chilling and get hit by a brick and then you're like, Dracula should be the president. And it's like, oh, that nigga gone retarded. That's fucked up. Out of all of them, I really think that autism gets the worst rep. And I know autism has levels of severity, but most of what I hear from autism is like, oh, they don't understand social cues. They're weird in social settings because they don't get social cues. It's like, oh, so they don't know how to lie. Because that's all social cues are. It's this unwritten agreement we made to be liars with one another. To see things and pretend we don't see them. To hear things and pretend we don't hear them. To smell things and pretend we don't smell them. And an autistic person's just like, what's that on your face? Which I appreciate. Every time an autistic person comes around, I get the answers I've been waiting for. I'm like, damn, I wanted to know what's going on with that nigga foot. Thank you. And it's never malicious. Like, if you tell them, they're never malicious about it. If they're like, what's wrong with your face? You're like, you know what's wrong with my face? I was born pressed up against my mother's uterus, so I know nerve endings develop right here. So I have this big purple blotch on my face. They're like, cool, you want to play Nintendo? I don't care. Unlike us who won't ask and play Nintendo like this the whole time. Like a fucking retard. Ask the question. Also in all that policing, we get the people who like to be the cops. That's a whole nother little irritating fucking group, right? Like the way you're trash, the wagon, you're garbage. Because we're all garbage. None of us are good. We have parts that are good, parts that are bad. It's yin and yang. That is the balance. We all got shittiness in us. We all got things that we're overlooking. We all have things in the world that we know are horrific, and we're just like, I don't care. We're all pieces of shit, a little bit. We all have that. It's inside of all of us. Like, I was watching a documentary about these, like, suicidal walruses, right? Right, so there's, like, walruses, right, in Arctic. There's no more food and shit, because we melted everything. So now these motherfuckers, they climb up cliffs trying to find food, but they're bottom heavy. So they can get up, but they can't get down. So they get to these cliffs, they get fucking stuck up there, and then they're just like, damn, I don't know what to do. They start to starve to death, and then they just hurl themselves off these cliffs to their death. And I watched this for 30 minutes, and I was like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, I just don't have room in my life for this. I know you're horrified, ma'am, but I got a lot of other shit going on, and I just don't have room in my life for suicidal walrus shit. I know it's bad, but I just don't fucking care. I don't. And all of us have something like that. We do. We all have something we we can't make room for it. And if you're in here like, no, not me, I care about all the things. It's not true. Because I was getting high and I was thinking about it and I was like, no one advocates for midgets. Nobody. I never hear any midget advocacy ever. And I hear a lot of advocacy. Just all types. Just like, you can think anything. There's like, fucking people with bifocals matter. Fucking 4C hair rally. Fucking. Right. We down to specific types of naps. But do you ever hear these motherfuckers talking about the midgets? No. And then I thought about my whole life. I've never heard any midget act like I've never seen a midget march. I've never seen a midget episode of Fresh Prince. I never heard about a midget Bill of Rights. No shit like that. No shit like that, bro. And it's fucked up because midgets been around forever. There's been midgets forever. That's how long. Think about how long we've been overlooking midgets. They've been around before all this shit. They've been around since the beginning of the time. We called them trolls. That's how long. Consider that. That's how long, bro. And there's all types of midgets too. Like, midgets aren't just one group. I can get it. They were just black midgets and it's like, fuck the black midgets. No, they're everything. There's black midgets, white midgets, Asian midgets, trans midgets. Which if you're a trans midget, good luck. I want us to get to you, but I don't think we will. Sorry. It's a cold world, you know what I'm saying? It's trash, bro. And I feel the room getting tight. I feel y'all all tight in the butt. Because I keep saying midget. I know what I'm doing. And you're like, Sam, where's my midgets? Little people. Be respectful. And to that I say, suck my dick. Because not one